Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagby here. Welcome to Ouch! Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we got through the Snowhorn Waste and delivered Tricky back home, only to find out the Sharp Claws have invaded and attacked the Queen. And now we need to go looking for White GrubTubs. If we want to try and revive her. I believe until the matter is resolved, the Sharp Claws will roam the area freely. And good, looks like the scarabs do refresh from loading up the file, so if I fill up, I can go back for another shopping trip. So let's go for another shopping trip before we head to where these White GrubTubs are located. Should only take about, maybe 2 or so minutes. There's 2 items of interest I want to buy. First off, being this is high definition display device.
You pay this much.
Also, something I do want to apologize for. I've only just noticed this. And I think this has been apparent to all recordings that use older hardware, so like direct from my N64 or PS2 or GameCube games. For some reason, the converter I use has created a white noise effect. It's more noticeable in the quieter moments of the game. But yeah, I do want to apologize for that, because I only just noticed that, and that's been bothering you. I deeply apologize. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. This is Fox's high definition display device. Slippy airdropped it to you, but the shopkeeper got to it first, so that's why you had to buy it. The shopkeeper never misses a chance to get scarabs. Believe it or not, this is a required item. You do need to buy this, as it is needed later. Much later in the game, but it's a required item. But now, when we're in first person, we can get to zoom in, so we can be able to look at things from a distance. But yeah, this is required, so you do need to buy it. This, however, is optional. Tricky's ball.
You pay
This much.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
This is Tricky's ball. It can only be used in certain areas. Tricky will tell you when he can play. If you play with him a lot of times, he will have a surprise for you.
Oh, this drafty old game.
Also, I noticed for some reason it de-equipped. Is that something I'm gonna have to get used to? Like every time I load into the game, I'm gonna have to re-equip one of my abilities. So before we head off, just like the ball says, you can play with Tricky with it. It's a nice squeaky ball. He'll run off and go grab it, then bring it back to you. Now, as the game mentioned, if you do this enough times, something will happen. I think it's 3 or 5 throws is what triggers something. But anyway, I just love that Tricky goes after it like a dog. It's like, go get it, boy! Go get it! Go get the ball! So let's see, that was throw. I think that was 4. So if I'm right, I think it's like on the 5th or 6th throw is when something happens. No, it's more than 5. Is it 6? Oh my god, how many throws is this? Oh, another thing to keep in mind, you have to make sure you throw the ball in an area Tricky can reach it. If you throw it somewhere he can't reach, then he'll be like, I'm not doing it. Right, that's 8 throws so far. Is it 10? Is what triggers it? I think it's actually 10 throws. That's a bit excessive, but okay. Yep, 10 throws, and you'll notice he'll change color. He is now pink. So yeah, you throw the ball enough times and he will change colors. And I believe his colors isn't random. He has a set order of colors he will change into. I think he has like 30 or 50 different color sets he could potentially be. So yeah, probably between episodes, I'll play ball with him. So that way, around the 10th throw, we can have him change color in different episodes. So this would be a fun little thing to do.
Okay, Tricky. You stay here. I'll go search down there.
But I need to help my mom.
And you will be by staying out there.
Okay, Fox, but hurry up. My mom looked real bad.
Alright, so let's explore the depths of these caves. I love they put the healing items right next to, you know, things that can hurt you. Which I think the only thing you can do is stun those mushrooms. I don't think you can ever kill them. Ooh, my staff is reacting very strongly here. Let's just plant a lovely flower. And blow it up. Which causes the water to drain, revealing a hidden hole. Looks like we're getting an upgrade. Now this should be a new ability. Yes, it is. You can always tell if you're getting an ability or a staff meter upgrade by the layout. If there's water in the room, then it's an upgrade. If there isn't water, then it's an increase. This is the staff rocket boost. Look out for special boost ads on the ground. And they are used to give your staff rocket power. To lift you off the ground and onto ledges above. Really, Fox? You felt the need to have a swim? Back up we go. Now we have the power to rocket. So there's a bomb flower up there we can use to get more spores. Now whenever we see little pads like this, we can rocket boost. Use the staff boost upgrade in your inventory when next to this pad to boost up the ledges above. Yeah. Like this. Go grab that. How do I get that? I forget how you get those fuel cells over there. Because I don't think I can push the block all the way over there. Really? That was high enough to hurt me? Let me see, because yeah, I don't think I can move it off. Yeah, because these are keep it in place. So yeah, I can't move it off there. Let's open this. Let's also top up on some bomb plants. And of course, it gets stuck in a goddamn wall. Oh, right, there's a boost pad under here. That's how I get them. Sometimes they will be tricky. It's like, yeah, we're gonna hide the boost pad underneath something in the environment. Alright, let's come in here. You're gonna notice this Thorntail sleeping here.
Ah, a lantern to light your way. Good. Yes, very good. Good, good, excellent.
So because we have the lantern, he gets out of the way. If you come down here without the lantern, he'll be like, are you crazy? I'm not gonna let you go down there and explore without something to light your way. Go to the shopkeep and buy yourself the lantern. So I did that to save us some time. And here is our mythical white GrubTubs. The white GrubTub fungus. You'll need to collect 6 of these and feed them to the Queen Earthwalker. Now they do behave much like the blue tubs, where if it's nighttime, they'll actually be asleep. So it's generally a good idea to come down here when it's nighttime. This is a firefly. It will be stored inside the firefly lantern. Let one out when you need to see in the dark. So here we come into the darkness. We can turn on the lantern so we can light our way. So yeah, this is used to help you see in dark areas. Ah! Here. Blast that to breach the wall. Get us another fungus. It's time to rock it up. This open. Because we bombed this, we can now use this as a platform. And grab, I believe, the last 2 fungus. So I believe there should be, yeah, 6 white fungus in total. I'll do a quick, there's a quick little search in the area just to be absolutely sure. I believe we've gotten all the fungus. So none there. Because yeah, this is a really small area. So yeah, I think we have all the fungus. So all that's left is to go and feed the queen. So let's head back to the surface. This is really dickish that they put one of these mushrooms next to the ladder. It's like, yep, you're not getting up this ladder without taking damage. Do 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 do. Alright, so before we go see the queen, there is actually something we can rocket excel up. Right here. Would help if I actually have it highlighted. Come up here and we can find a few goodies that we couldn't get before. So plant this. Take aim and fire. My staff is reacting strongly. There is something hidden here. It would also help if I can aim. I will admit this aiming on this in this game is not exactly the best. The stick can be very sensitive. It looks like we found something to increase our meter. This is a staff energy meter. Increase the maximum amount of magic gems you are able to carry. These holders are only found inside their underground hiding places. So we have more meter. I think there's... Is there 2 more meter upgrades? I forget. I'm gonna have to look that up. I think there's 1 or 2 more meter upgrades we can find, but I don't think they can be found until much later in the game. Okay, let's also grab the fuel cells that are up here. How did I miss that? One tip I can give is that if you're about to take damage from a fall, if you press the roll button as you're about to land, you can roll out of your way of damage. Although I think there is a kill of when the roll will not work. It's very similar to Legend of Zelda, where when you're falling, if you're holding forward on the stick, you will negate fall damage to a certain point. Quickly grab me some tubs. Let's go feed the queen.
Thank you, Fox. Thank you for saving my son and for saving me.
Okay, enough of the thanks. Now I need some help from you. Can you just tell me what's going on?
This is all the work of General Scales. He is the ruler of the Sharpclaw tribe, a nasty bunch of pirates who have always wanted to rule Dinosaur Planet. We have always been able to stop his attacks, but this time he somehow become stronger and defeated our army at the Krazoa Palace.
Right, a bad guy. But how did the planet get in such a mess?
Within the Krazoa Palace, he broke the seals of the Force Point temples.
I'm listening.
This planet is rich with a magical force, a force so strong that it is continually pushing our world apart. To stop this, 4 spellstones were placed inside the Force Point temples.
Okay, that's a bit weird, but I understand.
With the seals broken, Scales entered the temples and removed the spellstones. With nothing to hold back the magic force, the planet was torn apart.
At last, it all makes sense. So, The bad guy takes the spell stones, your planet falls apart, and I've got to find the spell stones and bring them back to the Force Point temples.
See, Mom? I told you he was good. Star Fox, yeah.
My son will remain with you, for only a dinosaur of noble birth can breathe life into the spellstones.
What? That's okay, but don't you think he's a bit young? I mean, it's gonna be very dangerous. Loads of bad guys, fighting, death.
He knows the planet well, and I'm sure he's shown you his sidekick skills.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Come on, Fox. We'll make a great team.
Okay, but if you mess up just once, I'll send you straight back to Mommy.
Okay, yeah.
Good. Now, our spies have indicated that Scales was last seen in Dark Ice Mines. I know the gatekeeper, Garunda Tay, a silly fellow, but he can guide you to the Spellstone. Go back to the Snowhorn Wastes and find him.
Got it.
And Fox, I think you'll need this. The Sharpclaws dropped it when they attacked me. Maybe it'll come in use somewhere.
Okay, enough already. Can I just get on with it?
I really love that cutscene. I love that Fox brings logic into this. It's like, is it wise to bring this young child with me? Because, I'm going to be fighting a lot of bad guys. There's the high risk of him getting hurt, even killed. The Sharpclaw prison key. The Sharpclaws must have dropped it when they attacked the Queen Earthwalker. So that key must be used for something. But yeah, I just love that Fox does bring in a bit of logic. Being like, yeah, is it wise to bring this kid with me? When there is the high possibility of death? And also, now that the Queen is cured, all the Sharpclaws have just left. I guess they're like, oh shit, the Queen's been healed. We got to get the fuck out of here. But anyway, we now need to start heading to, how on earth did that miss? We need to start heading to Snowhorn Wastes. Hey, so go and find this Garunda fella. However, I think I'll end things off here, and in the next episode, we will continue down our path down to Snowhorn Wastes here in the tunnels. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.